praise be to God, will be a £1 billion valuation. If someone like yourself was to come on board, God bless, cheers mate.
I thought this was meant to be a relaxation holiday.
We are just round a corner from raising like 30 million in capital, which will just transform the whole business. It's like the perfect storm in terms of where I am right now. Unless I raise, minimum a couple of million of cash, I'm bankrupt. And it's just crazy, but I'm making moves happen.
Are you glad you came here?
Yeah, I'm glad I come because I'm just on the phone solving problems the whole time, which is actually exactly where I need to be. This is a big problem, Karam, man. This is a fucking big problem, mate. That's me losing 400 grand in revenue. We need them bowls, mate.
We're just down to this fucking war, man. Even vessels are getting delayed.
When do you think the worst case is? You can't even tell me that, can you?
I'll be really surprised if we don't get those 2 shipments due this week. Because we've had these.
Karan, forget weeks. Let's stop talking about weeks. I need to know days. My days are important. If you say, this week, that could be Friday. When there's a will, there's a way, my friend.
What is the situation?
Due to the war, we're struggling to get deliveries of some of our fundamental items, aka actual bowls to sell the meals out of. We're just working out solutions. I'm in my divine masculines is what I do. Never accept a failure as a reality. Keep pushing through. You will always find a way. Local.
Yeah.
What, kids plate?
Yeah, I can taste the Moroccan.
The pasta is not.
What, refined white carbs? I've got Moroccan cucumber, onion and green peppers and tomatoes apparently. Local Moroccan orange.
Tastes like home.
Tastes like these mountains.
Why does some pasta look like that?
This is like the cheapest quality pasta you can buy. Probably the dregs of the refined wheat. If you're eating pasta, guys, a couple people commented on my Instagram story yesterday saying, they're not whole foods. That was whole wheat fresh pasta. That is a whole food. Only when you're buying cheap refined white pasta, you are not eating whole foods. Stop eating it. But this looks pretty good, I must admit. Bang.
How'd you feel about the hike?
Light work. I done Kilimanjaro. This is a piece of cake. Hello.
Have you sorted the issue?
There are solutions. The most important thing is that we get the deliveries for the next weekend. That could be highly problematic at that point. I think what's key in that situation is just to remain calm, compartmentalize, disconnect from the problems at hand and just look at it from a pragmatic perspective. Oh, you're right, yeah?
I'm gonna have the sweat on the planet.
I think I might be approaching a Rolex creator. Can I get the fake just?
When are you going to get yourself a Rolex?
When I first started my business, I sold both of my Rolexes to get started properly after about a year.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice. Chest
Oh, wow. George, look at this one.
Yeah, it's hard.
How much?
Let me do the haggling, yeah?
For 1,600 for you, I make just 1,000.
1,000?
Make 9, 3 numbers.
No,
not 4
boss. We're not in the same
Okay, how much
category.
you can-
100.
100 you killing me. Last offer you give for that, make 7.
No, 150.
Sorry.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, what's your last offer? Last price, 350.
No.
50 more than this. Okay, I make 3, same price. What do you want?
Do you actually want it?
Yeah.
200 last price.
No, I'm sorry.
Huh?
230.
Give me 200. That's what you got to do with these guys. They're just all trials.
Last cut looks good.
Clean proceedings.
Clean receding.
No, not clean receding, Alex. Yeah, I've been told by multiple people that these guys do the best tagine. This is the restaurant. I'm going to try and pronounce it. Krepchi Kasbah. Traditional little spot. I've got my guy in the background giving us the beats. I think that just adds to the whole flavour of this dish. This is actually my favourite tagine as well. Chicken, confit, lemon and olives. Oh, it's unbelievable.
Do you think you can tell a lot about a country by their food?
It's a lot more sharing like food, and they all value their food and their meal times together far more than we do in England. It's something that we haven't got in the UK anymore, which we need to get back, because that disconnection from the quality of our food and how intimate the food experience is, and then worshipping God and thanking God for it, is simply the most divine thing that you could be doing. Tell me something nicer. Tell me something more powerful.
Do you feel empathy when you eat animals?
As long as they're cared for and looked after, I actually really love that process of grown by humans and then finds its way back in the human stomach. It's like that whole ecosystem of food. When you're seeing these slaughterhouses full of chicken, some of them are grown so quickly that they can't even really stand up. That is just totally wrong.
You see, when you were in the Lions Prep days, why did you turn into Frive?
I always knew Lions Prep had a ceiling. Eventually, it was going to be something much greater and larger. You know, you've only got to go to a supermarket and see what's on the shelves and the amount of bright colours that are there to attract you from a marketing perspective to foods that aren't actually designed for your health, to realise that there's something fundamentally broken in the food system. And I had a real urge to, you know, deliver a product to the market that just totally went against all of the normalities that people are used to in the food space. I did wait for God to give me the name Frive. We was thinking about what was the name we were going to use and all these naming conventions, these brand exercises. I remember being in the office and I was saying, look, I just love the name Frive. And one of the girls in the office was like, you sound like you say it with an F, George. And when she said it, bam, God just put his hand on me and was like, that's it, that's the name. I just felt it, you know, Food to Thrive. And the name is a 5-letter name that can easily be a multi-billion-pound organization. And really, Food to Thrive is everything that we believe in. Do you know what I mean? Everything that we believe in.
You've come all this way to relax and now you're back.
Coming out here for a breather, I get stuck with a hairnet, feel like I'm back in the Raynham kitchen.
PTSD.
Those are queens in dough for weeks. Sold out seats to hear Biggie Smalls speak. Living life without fear. Putting 5 carats in my baby girl ear. Lunches, interviews by the pool. Considered a fool cause I dropped out of high school.
Yeah, back to the UK today. Recharging, revitalising trip. Dealing with a lot of things, but able to do that in the sun on the phone, which is quite nice. So yeah, it's been a successful trip, trained, got a tan, shaved my hair off, and now we're back to the UK.